Welcome to Game of Life. Cheat codes from beyond. I mean, what if the feeling you get when you hold a loved one isn't just an emotion, but the literal physical force holding the Milky Way together?
Oh, wow. That is quite the visual.
Right. We have journeyed through all 7 universal truths, but at the very heart of it all lies one primordial force. Today, in this final deep dive, we return to the beginning and the end. Love.
Yeah, and just to be clear, right from the start, we are definitely not talking about romance or, just some fleeting human sentiment here.
Of course not.
So in L.A. Fairhoff's book, Seven Universal Truths from Near-Death Experiences, we're really looking at love as this foundational reality. It is the actual intelligent fabric of existence.
Well, let us unpack the mechanics of that for a moment. I mean, if it is a binding energy keeping atoms and galaxies from flying apart, it sounds an awful lot like the cosmic equivalent of gravity.
I actually have to disagree with you there.
Oh, do you?
I do, yeah, because gravity is entirely blind. It just pulls mass together without any inherent purpose. But the survivors of near-death experiences detailed in the book describe this fundamental force very differently.
How so?
They call it light that thinks. It has real intention.
Light that thinks. That is a rather striking image, I must say.
It really is.
So it is not just a physical constant. It is a conscious presence that, well, recognizes you. And if love is the actual physical structure of the universe, as Pierre Teilhard de Chardin is quoted in the book saying, that completely restructures the other truths we have explored.
Yes, it really does.
Take the idea of the self, for instance. If we are all bound by this thinking light, the boundaries of where you and I begin simply dissolve.
They do. And that connects right back to the truth of interconnection we discussed previously.
Right.
And it also fundamentally alters the concept of accountability.
Oh, that is interesting.
Well, you don't need to fear some terrifying cosmic judgment at the end of your life. Why?
Oh.
Because this foundational fabric has loved you unconditionally since before you drew your first breath.
Now, I must push back on that a bit.
Okay, go ahead.
If we're all blanketed in unconditional cosmic love, why bother trying to be better? I mean, it sounds like it renders human effort entirely pointless.
I see what you mean, but let's look at how the energy actually functions. This field of unconditional love doesn't make us passive recipients at all. The book uses this great analogy of a magnetic field where we're like the iron filing.
That is brilliant, actually. So, when we choose to act with compassion, we do not have to summon that energy out of nowhere.
Spot on.
We aren't generating it from scratch when we are utterly exhausted. We are just stopping our resistance to the magnet's pull.
Yeah, you are aligning with the current that is already flowing. You simply stop fighting the field.
You align.
Yes, you align. And that is how light that thinks operates on an intimate scale. It actually responds to your alignment.
That radically shifts how you might approach a frustrating day, doesn't it?
Oh, completely. It turns the exhausting daily grind of asking, well, how do I earn love today, into a much simpler question.
Which is?
How do I meet this moment without conditions? It just allows you to drop your heavy armor.
Indeed. You stop rationing your affection, weighing who deserves it and who does not.
Right, and you start viewing every mundane interaction as an opportunity to let that primordial force pass through you unhindered.
You know, after all our profound discussions on consciousness, timelessness, and multidimensionality, it might seem rather anticlimactic to conclude with something as seemingly simple as love.
It does sound a bit simple, I suppose.
We humans, in our quest for intellectual grandeur, often overlook the most obvious fundamental truths, preferring to seek wisdom in the most obscure corners. The universe, it seems, has a rather delightful sense of irony.
A wonderful irony. And the best part is that you don't need to have a near-death experience to tap into it.
Why, right.
The magnetic field is always active right now, wherever you are.
So here is something tangible for you to try. Before you go to bed tonight, just reflect on your day.
Just a quick reflection, yeah.
Yes, pinpoint the specific moments where you felt most aligned with connection or compassion. Whether it was a profound conversation or, just letting someone merge in traffic.
Even the little things count.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Those are the moments you're living from the primordial truth.
Beautifully said.
Thanks for listening. I trust this was insightful. Find this first book in the series online, universal link in show notes. We have reached the end of this first series of deep dives on the truths from NDE experience. The next book in this series will be about the unifying truths from awakened teachers. Subscribe to this channel to be the first to hear about the new series of deep dives and the launch of the second book in this Cheat Codes for Life series of transformative concepts.
It's going to be a great next series.
It will be. But before we go, I leave you with this thought. If love is the literal foundational fabric of the universe, what does that mean for places in the cosmos, like black holes, where the known laws of physics completely break down? Does the fabric of love tear apart in the dark, or is it merely woven in a way we cannot yet comprehend?